Hey, welcome back to the channel. So great to see you again. Now, we're in Jasper National Park and we're at the campground. What's our campground, Gary?
Whistlers Campground, just outside of the town of Jasper.
Yeah, and it's a great campsite, but you can tell it's absolutely been devastated by the tragic fires that were last year.
Yeah, so over 32,000 hectares were destroyed last year, in July last year, causing significant damage to homes, businesses, and and all that sort of stuff. And so far, the cost of repairing that damage has exceeded $1 billion.
So we're going to show you around the campsite in a minute. However, we'll show you our journey yesterday heading up to Jasper. And as you can see, when we entered the national park heading from Edmonton, not all of the national park was affected, but it's a massive park, isn't it?
It is, it's huge.
So some of it was actually fine, and then you can see as we progressively got towards Jasper town itself, the devastation starting to occur. Absolutely stunning scenery as we're heading to Jasper. Honestly, the phone's not picking this up as well as I'd like to show you, but this is really absolutely incredible.
Right, so those people that went around, they've got an electronic pass.
Oh, have they?
So that's why they went around.
Here we go. Straight through because we've got the pass, to be honest. Whistlers, vacancy. Oh, it's saying campgrounds, what they've got vacancies. We're heading to Whistlers. Wow, I just turned my head to the side and that is the view that I've got. Just about starting to see some of the devastation that had started in Jasper. So we've come quite a long way into the Jasper National Park. We've travelled for about 30 kilometres and it's been quite lush greenery, but this is starting to look very different. Welcome to Jasper. Oh, is that a snake head at the top of that, Gary? I think that is.
There's no snakes in the national park. That's a beaver.
How do you know there's no snakes?
Because I read it. There's the garter snake, which is the only one, but it's not poison. It's only little.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah. So that's a beaver up there because that's the big tail that you can see.
Wow, literally just on the side of the road. Look at all these. How lovely is that? So Gary's just checked in and has come back with some very disturbing news. What did you just say to me?
There was a grizzly on camp this morning.
Whereabouts on camp?
It just said on camp. So.
And what did it say we have to do if we
just
see?
Not approach it. If you
I won't
see
be
it.
approaching it. I can
Somebody
assure
did,
you.
Apparently, somebody
they did not.
Told to get away from the grizzly bear. I mean,
oh my God, people are so stupid.
Doesn't know to keep away from the grizzly bear.
It will eat you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we got, which picture we got?
So we've got, we're on loop 28, pitch UU, which she said we're fortunate because it's one of the few pictures that's got any trees around it.
Okay, so, interesting.
That's nice. Lots of elk on the camp. Watch out for the elk mothers because the calves have just been born.
Right.
There is a shuttle that goes into town, but it is $2.
Okay, that's great.
So I've got a town map as well. And the dump is on the way around to our site with potable water.
Perfect. Well, the whole campsite was apparently on fire and it's only just opened up now. It's a beautiful campsite. What a shame. Look at that. Wow. It's kind of important to come and put the money back into it though. Gosh, look. All of that would have had trees surrounding it where all the campground is. Oh, is this the dump, is it?
This is the dump.
Let's get our business sorted. So you can see there's so many trees lying on the floor where they've all been completely burnt out. It's good to see the campground getting up and running again though. You can see where it would have once had loads of trees in between it, lots of privacy. So much of it has already come down. So, chin chin. We've just had a chili con carne, which was actually really nice.
It was delicious.
Apart from, we had chili turkey, wasn't it? It was turkey mince, but it seemed like it had loads of bones ground in it, didn't it?
Bits and pieces that probably weren't chicken.
Oh, it's like picking out all these little bit of bones. That wasn't good. Anyway, we're trying to work out what do we want to see in Jasper tomorrow, and we've been looking at attractions, haven't we?
Yes.
So we are on the cusp of, do we go on the, what's it called again?
The Sky Tram.
Right, it sounds like really like safe,
right?
But it's a gondola.
Okay, so there's a few issues.
Cable car, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But all right. So my first issue is what we can see around us is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, that's true.
All that gives us really is the same beautiful scenery from a different angle, granted, and it's. Right. I think it's a fair bit of money.
It is quite expensive for us.
So you read the reviews and you get crammed in like sardines to a gondola, right? So we're getting crammed in. You're not going to like that. Right, there are going to be people coughing and spluttering all over the place.
I really don't like that if they do all that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're probably not going to be able to see out the windows because you'll probably be in the middle of the gondola with people around you. And then to add even more, you're probably going to get felt up in the gondola.
Well, I can tell you to stop, Gary. If that starts. Honestly,
I would just be trying to calm you down.
Calm me down? That would be setting me right off. So it transpires it's about $150 for us to go up in the gondola, and there's a little restaurant which does sound actually quite nice up the top, isn't there?
It does.
But we are on a bit of a budget because we are spend.
Yeah, we can't do everything.
We can't do everything. So I don't think we can justify the gondola. Plus, I'll be honest, I'm terrified of heights. Terrified, like really bad.
And by all accounts, the best view is on the way up, and you're not going to be able to watch that because you're going to have your eyes closed for a start.
Oh, it's driving me to drink, Gary.
well, in solidarity with you, babes, I'm going to drink as well.
We'll have to show them around, won't we? Because we haven't shown them around our pitch. We'll show you around in the morning because,
you'll be surprised if you've ever been here before the fires.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised if you're not already aware of what's happened here. Yeah. But I'll explain that tomorrow. But wow, what a difference. So the wildfires themselves were started by lightning. The first one north of the town, followed by the second one south of the town. And obviously they met in the middle at the town. At one point, there was only one evacuation route, and that was out west along the Route 16. Now, there were 25,000 people who were evacuated from this area in Jasper, 5,000 of whom already lived. They were permanent residents. Now, at one point, there were 30,000 people, firefighters and other officials involved in tackling the blaze. Unfortunately, however, one firefighter from Calgary lost his life in the endeavour. Now, as you can imagine, with such devastating fire came a huge loss to the wildlife population. However, a recent survey of Jasper National Park puts the grizzly bear population between 100 and 120. Obviously, there are also black bears here, and the population of black bears is just lower than that number for grizzly bears. Now, there are wolves in here. At the moment, it's thought that there are 32 wolves split between 12 different packs. So some have got 2 and some have got 3, I guess. There are also mountain lions, or cougars, or pumas, depending on how you call it, and lots of other mammals, all the way from wolverines right up to the big elks. So there's the van over there. It's undeniably beautiful here. But you can just see where all the trees have been uprooted. They've obviously had to cut down the trees that are going to fall onto pitches for safety reasons. So they've obviously had to build some new shower blocks. Just going to check them out now. Completely new blocks. They're just individual shower rooms like this. Walk-in showers. Press button. Quite simple. I'm going to have a shower, but look at this sign.
There's like no sitting down. I think that's trying to say don't have a poo in the shower. Good grief, why'd you have to tell anyone that? There's toilets just over the way. We're just heading out of the camp. We're going to go into Jasper town. And we're also going to visit a lake that's nearby that looks absolutely stunning. But look at this, I mean, despite the devastation, it's incredibly beautiful. As you enter into Jasper from the end of town, you'll see that there is signs of the devastation with the temporary housing that's been put up. There's a lot of these we've seen all around the place, and they're just like porter cabins, if you will. So it's a 30 speed limit through Jasper itself, and it's still got some of the hotels. You've got the Marriott there, Evil Dave's Grill. There's lots of parking on the sides of the road. I don't know if you can park overnight. I think there's a couple of hour limit. So we're going to head to the visitor centre first, because we love going to a visitor centre. They always have loads of things for sale, but lots of information, obviously, of course. There's a petrol station there. So they've got a petrol station. Lots of murals I've noticed around. It's very artistic. Lovely restaurants, look at these. How nice does that look? I think the visitor centre is where the totem pole is, love.
Yeah, there's the board.
Oh, there's a lovely sculpture there in a minute. Oh, is this the visitor centre?
Information
Yeah, there we go, there it is. Reminds me a little bit of Leavenworth in a weird way. This is awful. You'll just see now. Look at where this has been burnt out. This is a burnt out petrol station. It must have been absolutely horrendous. Look at that fantastic restaurant just by the lights there, Montana's. Must be overlooking some serious view in the window there. Wow, big locomotive. It's Jasper Station. So you need to pay for parking between the 1st of May and I think it was within the 30th of November or something.
Yeah, 31st of October.
31st of October, that's it. So how much was the parking, Baba?
$9 for 2 hours.
For 2 hours. Well, we don't really begrudge it because they do need the money, don't they, in this town?
Yeah.
So $9 is about a fiver. Absolutely stunning monument, Indigenous monument, right outside of the visitor centre. Wow, lovely welcome in the visitor centre. What did you say that was? A Wolverine?
It's on there.
Is it?
These are on a link.
It's got a lovely little shop in here as well. We found a sticker, Jasper National Park one. We're going to get that one. How much is it? Can't find any prices, can we? Gary's found one he prefers. It's got a big bear on it. $4.99. I think that's all right. It's a bargain, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Fabulous little gift shops all over the place, and I really like these little signs. I like this one, Gary. Trans-Canadian Highway. He says we haven't done the whole thing. I mean, it's like how many miles? Like 5 million, isn't it?
It is 7,821 kilometres.
We're
We've
not.
done about 5,000 of them.
It's a little gift already for ourselves. Show us what we got. Look at that. Gorgeous little one. And then I was looking at these spoon rests as a gift, and he was like, I don't know how practical that would be. You never use a spoon. I was like, I use one every day. Tell he never cooks. Some really unusual gifts in here, isn't there? They're brilliant. But they've got Canada-ropoly, a couple of Mounties shaking like they're shaking their thing. Oh, look at that mural. Gary meeting Jasper the bear, getting too friendly. You've not even had a drink, Gary. Such a beautiful town. It's really bouncing back, I reckon, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It seems to be. train in the background going off, but you're completely surrounded by mountains, look. So we've just come past a group of people that are with their guide, and the woman says to this entire group, don't forget to say yes or no for breakfast. And Gary went, yes. Because I don't know if you're getting breakfast there though, Gary.
I'm going just on the off chance.
Gary, I found a sign for you. No stupid people beyond this point as well. Look at that. High, and so am I. Oh, the sun is high and so am I. God, these are some strange ones, aren't they? Just seen a gorgeous pair of earrings, and they're handmade here. $20, that's all they are. They're really nice. I said to Gary to get one for my birthday, but he wants to have a surprise, so I've picked two he can pick from. So you've got to slim it down for them, or else you'll get what you don't want. Found some sort of authentic moccasin boots. These are gorgeous. $220?
Yeah.
It's about £110. I actually think they're really good value. There's a second row of shops, isn't there, love, around here as well? There's like wildlife tours, there's all sorts of things. Oh, this mural says it all. Like a phoenix, Jasper is definitely rising from the ashes. So we're heading up to Patricia Lake and Pyramid Lake. And there's a place called Pyramid Island, we think, on that lake. That looks really beautiful. We're going to see if we can have a bite to eat around there. Wow. Do you know what? It doesn't even look real, does it, love?
Doesn't, does it?
It looks so stunning. It looks like a painting. You can see the town of Jasper's just down here, but we're heading up here. Some of these trees look like they didn't get affected. These are a bit higher up. It's interesting that some areas obviously were saved and some were really devastated. Wow, those mountains, the colour of those are just magnificent. Oh, what is it?
I thought it was a bear there.
Gabby said it was a bear because I nearly jumped out my skin. It's not like it was in the bloody van. Oh, they've got really blonde bums, haven't they? Like they've bleached. Oh, you really gave me a fright then, saying bear. I don't know why. I thought it was in the van.
Hey, don't celebrities
It's Pyramid
do that?
Lake.
Don't celebrities do that?
What?
Bleach their bum.
Bleach their bumholes. Yeah, they do. I don't know who's looking at them. I'm telling you now, it doesn't matter what you do to it, I ain't going to have a good old look at it, Gary. Just keep it airy, it's fine. Oh, this is gorgeous. So there's a really nice restaurant around here as well. This is obviously like a beachy area,
So
look.
Park up here.
Oh, is it just here, is it? I think you can go round towards where the island is, love.
Okay.
This looks busy. Watch that lady,
Yes, I can see it.
because she didn't even look. This is Pyramid Lake Island, and there's an accessible path all the way across to it. We're just going to pop along and see what that looks like. So as soon as you get down here, there is a sign saying that cow elks are dangerous because calving season's begun. Mothers aggressively protect their young. Keep at least 30 metres away and keep your dog on a leash. Here's Pyramid Island map. We just go down here. Gosh, look at that mountain. I know that this camera is not doing it justice, but the amount of sort of oranges and browns in there is incredible. This shelter was built in 1933. Look at the condition it's in. It's in amazing condition. It's still standing here. It's built by the workers. So Pyramid Lake and Pyramid Island get their name from this mountain right in front of us, which is Pyramid Mountain. I was just saying to Gary, I don't think I've ever seen such a beautiful mountain in my life. I've been very lucky to see plenty, but wow, this is just stunning. It's got that mineral in it, hasn't it? Iron pyrite, which they called fool's gold. That's what gives it those beautiful colours. There's a massive uprooted tree here as well that's lying into the lake.
I'm dying to climb it.
Oh God. So we're just parking up for some lunch, and we found a really nice spot off one of the lakes. I'm proper chuffed because we've actually parked right opposite Pyramid Mountain. So I've got that as my view. So I'm going to knock up a bit of lunch here. We don't feel comfortable putting the journey on, do we?
No, it's a quiet spot really, isn't it?
Yeah, people are coming to enjoy nature. They don't want to hear loads of fumes. So What can I knock up but a chickpea curry, tin of chickpeas and some spice and some flatbreads. I'll show you the finished product. So if you ever want to make a really cheap meal for the motorhome, what I do is always have a tin of chickpeas in, drain them off, mix them with a bit of spice. Usually I'll put ginger, garlic, a bit of sweet chili sauce. Very nice. Just warm them through because they're already cooked anyway in a tin. And then I warm my flatbreads up and have them on the side. I'll show you. So I'm just warming up my chickpeas. I actually had one of these like sweet chili sauce packets like this. Pretty okay. I added a little bit more sweet chili sauce because it tastes better. And then I've got normal flatbreads like that. And what I do is I pop them in the pan with a little bit of oil and I wait for them then to start rising. And you'll see that they get really nice and puffy. They're beautiful. The flatbreads start to have little air pockets in them like that. These little wraps. Just normal wraps. And it just makes them so tasty. I just keep flipping them over for a bit. Getting them nice and brown. Give them a lovely texture. These are gorgeous. Dipping in that. Fabulous lunch. Super cheap as well. Oh, look at them. They look beautiful, don't they? So Gary and I saw this sign, didn't we, in town about Maligne Canyon. And it said if you see moose there, you're not to get out your vehicle. And anyway, a little bit closer inspection, we realised there's a lookout point. So we're just going to have a mooch down there and see if we can see a moose. Wouldn't that be amusing? Sorry about that. Out of town. I love this. There's this fabulous mural that's being painted here. Look, by Canada Murals. That's amazing. We've got across the gorgeous bridge as well. My favourite. Look at this. It's just ridiculously beautiful. Oh, we've had such a lovely day, haven't we, love?
We really have. It's been fantastic.
I'm really trying not to get myself another bottle of wine and just watch the sunset with these gorgeous mountains. It's fabulous here. So here we go, we're heading this way on the Maligne Road. Whilst this is absolutely stunning, this whole road has been really badly charred. Just passed a sign that said no fuel along this road, so make sure you've got enough fuel. Oh, there's another one that said avalanche country, Gary. Oh, crikey.
It'll be alright now, there's not much snow up there.
Oh, look at this sign we're just about to hit.
Bear warning. All bears are dangerous. Stay in your vehicle if bears are encountered.
Well, we're not going to get out, I can assure you of that. Even Gary, with his fearless streak, you're going to stay in the car, aren't you?
Did you see that bear?
What?
The bear's eyes. It looked like the bear was startled.
I didn't notice it. Fifth Bridge. Oh, there's loads of like stop-off points, but it's hiking country as well. No wonder there's loads of bear spray for sale in the town. You wouldn't want to go out here without any bear spray. No signal on the ride out here as well, so you want to be absolutely prepared if you're going to come down this route, just to say. Wow, it's decimated in there. Oh my goodness. This is unbelievable. This must be the lookout point then over here, love.
Go there.
This is the view from the lookout point. It's absolutely beautiful, but you can just see devastation for miles. Look at that. All the way down there, it just goes on for miles. This would have been completely ablaze. You can see where this sign has been so red hot, it's bubbled up. Obviously it's metal, so it hasn't been completely decimated by the fire, but everything else around it has.
So I reckon they've done a bit of work around here. I think they've jet washed all this walk.
Yeah, because look, it's absolutely immaculate.
Yeah, this would have been charred black.
Do you think they had to replace it, or do you think it would have stood the test of time?
I think it would have. I think this would have been okay. You can
Right.
see some of the mortar is new, so they've replaced the mortar, but none of the signs have been touched yet. So I guess they're doing it slowly.
Join us next week as we head to Banff and we come across our first bear.